Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to part 2 of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which gives me the perfect opportunity to keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. So this could be from internet websites like T-Formers, TFW 2005, social media platforms, or indeed the own company's actually website like Transformers, or indeed any of the third-party figures that I'm going to feature in this video. I'm also going to keep you updated with what's going on with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_rus. Now, some of this we've already seen before, some of these are updated images, some of these are slightly better pictures, etc, etc. And we've also got quite a few shots from the amazing event, I suppose, exhibition that took place in Hong Kong over the weekend. This was the Animation and Comic Game Hong Kong 2022 Expo, and I've got more pictures from it. We're going to start off with the 3-0 booth and the pictures from there. So this was one of the images from their glass cabinet. Now, of course, we've seen most of them, but the most, I suppose, anticipated one that people wanted to see was the Megatron figure. And there he is. This is MDLX Megatron, and he looks great. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. I just love seeing a Megatron with a metallic effect. It's exactly how he should look. The gunmetal grey is okay, but it's got to be reflective and shiny for me. Just because he is, that's what Megatron should be. He should have that lovely glossed looking finish and shine to him. As you can see though, looks absolutely stunning, loads of detail. 3-0 figures are just amazing, and they are doing really well with getting all these out. Because it was an expo though, they just didn't have images of, actual figures of these. They had some of their other ones, which we're going to see now. This is, of course, the Bumblebee movies, Optimus Prime, Bumblebee himself, Blitzwing and Soundwave. Ravage is there as well. Another shot of that, but from a slightly different angle. You can see more of Soundwave there with his chest cavity open. And, of course, we've got Age of Extinction Optimus Prime. And I'm not sure if it's Power Jet or Jetwing, however you want to refer to him, Optimus Prime from, of course, Revenge of the Fallen. As you can see, top corner, this was all from the 3-0 booth and exhibition, looking so good. There's just some, I say it all the time, there's just something for everybody, even non-transforming figures now. There's an abundance of them, it's crazy. So look at these for costumes that these guys got to wear at this expo. That is, of course, Optimus Prime and Megatron, but of course we've got the Bishuju versions as well, and I've probably butchered that. So there is Optimus and Megatron with the for those of you who are unaware, that's the doll versions of Optimus Prime and Megatron, but real people. Just again, fantastic. I had to take a picture of that. I've taken lots of these images from videos, which hopefully you'll see if you want to go to. I'll give you the directions to them in a minute. Of course, continuing with more images from the show. This is, of course, Masterpiece Getsui, both modes. There's the alternate mode, the train, and robot mode. Looking fantastic. And what we're going to move on to now. So I've got a bit of a montage. Loads of images. Some of these we've seen quite a lot of. Some of these are better images. They're either up close or they're just in different poses. And the reason why I've got loads of these, because I just love looking at them. And I take a lot of, when I first started collecting, I can't do it now because I can't afford and I've got no space. And I know loads of people who do, who buy more than one just to be able to display in multiple. So when you go to exhibitions and you can see this, just think they look so good together, being able to do that. So some of these we've seen, some of these we haven't. I'm just going to, as I say, just quickly gloss through these. This is, of course, Shattered Glass Ultra Magnus, alternate mode, robot mode with the skull head. And, you know, there's the accessories there. So there's the normal head and the Matrix. Just was so excited for this figure. I think mainly because as well, the fact that the redecos for Shattered Glass are amazing. Blurs was just fantastic. And being able to be lucky enough to have the Leadfoot G2 Wrecker and do a video on that for last night. In hand, these new decos on these figures, they're just amazing. And yeah, I can't wait to get hold of this guy. There is, of course, Eject Shattered Glass Blaster. There he is in robot mode. Standard Blaster. Now you can see these are images taken from display cabinets, so you'll see loads of them in a second. Don't worry, I've not gone all through all of Legacy Wave 2 and stuff again, just maybe a couple. This is, of course, I think it's the Walmart exclusive red cog, robot mode from a different angle. These have all started popping up in shops. Same as Elita 1, of course, from Wave 2. Velocitron figures, just in the cage, not in the cage, in the display case, that's the word I'm after. Motormaster, Wild Rider, both modes, Stunticons, there they are. Just, again, looking great. Knockout from Prime, Wave 2. There's one of the display cases, including all of them. Loads of them, as I say. There's videos on T-Formers, tformers.com, full videos on these. These are just screenshots from the event that was held at the last weekend. This is, of course, the Velocitron toy line and Studio Series. So, of course, we've got Age of Extinction Galvatron, Bumblebee Movie Thundercracker. We've got Revenge of the Fallen Sideways. Again, loads of these figures are already out and appearing, but not everywhere. I've just, luckily enough, had RC from Bumblebee Movie delivered pre-order. Hopefully I can get a video done on her soon. Red figures, of course, the RED Transformers Prime figures. Again, it's great that they're using different universes for the figures. It's not all G1. There's lots of Prime, G2 and Cybertron and everything coming out now. Reformatted Megatron, Thundercracker from the RED series of release of figures. No more images of this, I promise. I know everybody can't wait for it, but I think I've shown more than enough images of this particular box set already on this channel. And the same with this. This is Blackout from the Masterpiece movie toy line. Can't wait to see this guy in hand. He looks huge as well. Absolutely ginormous. Last couple of images. There you go. There's a screenshot of the actual video if you want to watch it. Do you know what? I'll put a link in the bottom of this to T-Formers and you can watch it directly. Finally then, there you go. This had to be put in. I love it because I just can't wait for it, and the fact that they've gone with the box displaying as if it was a vintage Japanese figure. Of course, Holly and Fire is down there as well, the two Micromasters, and there's a last couple of images, but I think these are relatively new ones. No, not them, relatively new ones which we haven't really seen. So there's the Beast Wars reissue figures there, and there we go. This now, that's the screenshot of the video, which of some images I'm about to show you now, which is the Diaclone rebooted toy line then and now. Now, I know I've featured a few of the actual products on this channel, but not too many. And of course, anybody who knows anything about Transformers history, all Transformers pretty much started off as Diaclone or Microman or Microchange. And yeah, this is just, I've just got some images here from this exhibition, which just show you how they've changed. So, for those people who don't know what I'm talking about and they wondered why G1 Ratchet and Ironhide had no, there's of course the display case, had no heads. That's because they were exosuits for little pilots, shall we say. And this is some of the new figures. Basically, they're just huge play sets, all pieced together, all there with their drivers or their pilots. And yeah, this is some of the new stuff. I also put a video up of the advert from Takara on this channel if you want to have a look at the Diaclone advert. This is, as I say, Diaclone rebooted, which is basically just transforming vehicles. I suppose that's the best way I can describe them. Apologies for the glare in here. Yes, you can tell I'm at work. Unfortunately, I'm in my office. And again, apologies for the reflections on here. There's some of the newer figures. And there's the two there, both modes. You can see, again, they're just transforming figures, but with pilots and another additional little images here. So there's the original 1980s at the front. There's the newer version behind. There you can see there's War, I can't even pronounce that, especially not reading it backwards. That's the 1980s version. There is Big Powered before and now. Not to be confused with the Zone Transformers Takara Big Powered. And there they are again, new and old, all compared. So if you want to see some Transformers history, have a look at this video. Have a look at the original Diaclone figures and see where, you know, loads of the ideas for all the figures that we now come to love and collect have all come from. A few more images of this from that show, and then I think, yeah, that's it. So no more from that show, you'll be pleased to know. It's great to see images like that, but I'm sure most people agree with me that when we saw all the images and everything that was happening with San Diego Comic-Con, I'm sure we all wished that we were there as well. Exactly the same as way I feel about when I see these. So this is another Beast Wars reissue figure. This is Retrax reissue, some in-hand images that somebody's got him out of the packaging, which is there, and took a few images for us just to show what he looks like. And I like the fact that the guys took the pictures, had a bit of fun as well. and they put a matrix in his hand, so I kept that picture especially. So yeah, Beast Wars Vintage Figures Retracts is out, and that's what he looks like. Moving on, this was something I showed a few weeks ago, and again, this was a Japanese, I suppose, mini comic from, I've got the details all here for you in 2 seconds. Now this comic was originally in Japanese, but what they've done is they have literally translated it, which is brilliant. So they've translated it into English. If you go to TFW 2005, it's got all the pages of it. This I showed you again a few weeks ago, but it was all in Japanese. Now it's all in English, and so you can go and read it. And in fact, I've got the little write-up here. So it says here that if you go, the manga was originally uploaded by the Takara website, and we've got a proper translation of the background story of this new masterpiece, Leo Convoy Redeco. The story is entitled The End of G1 Universe, and it features Blue Bolt, which is a blue redeco of Kingdom Air Razor, as she crashed on an unknown planet with a mysterious cargo, Green Leo Convoy from Beast Wars 2 cartoon, and there she'll have to face up to the evil and powerful Unite Transmetal 2 Jawbreaker redeco. And I don't want to spoil any more then, but it just says if you want to read it, and then they haven't spoiled it either as well, you can read this manga translation via Tets, Toys and Shenanigans blog. And there's a direct link there on that particular website. Also, while you're there, fingers crossed they'll be doing this as well, because they've also updated, and this is obviously since I collated all this information together. So they've gone and done now a prequel comic, which Takara website have uploaded. So these are new images of new comic book images, but unfortunately these are in Japanese and not yet translated. So they've got 2 comics out. They've got a prequel and the original. So this is all new images of, as I say, the comic. And there again is the write-up. So this is an 8-page manga, which seems to be the conclusion of the story, which you can find the English translation part of. Click this link. And again, I love the fact that they just stick comics with everything, because it makes it so good and it gives you a background story of the figures that we're looking into. Here's moving on to something completely different, something for the kids, something for the dads. This is a new Rescue Bots Transformers Classic Heroes Team Megatron figure that's just surfaced, and it's been found at retail. I think it's the Rescue Bots, or is it one of the Alphas? It looks like it's a Rescue Bots, but this time he transforms into a drill. So there you go. This is out for the dads and for the really, really young viewers to this channel. You can go and have a hunt for that one right now. Right, last few images then. I've completely forgot about these, so sorry, but it's third party. So some of these are new. This is Yoloparks Play Mode Bumblebee Movie Earth Mode Optimus Prime. Now, we've only seen a few preview images of this. Now we've got some more, and we've got some images of the packaging as well. Looking amazing. Again, this is stunning. This is, of course, another action figure. This was their display at the convention, and there is, because it's a model kit, obviously, you got to build it up. So this is it in stages, not fully built. There's the fully built version. We've seen so many images of this. That's amazing. That's obviously the communication, or the whatever it is, not the communication. Oh, what's it called? The transmission. I can't think exactly what it's called, which is obviously from the movie. And the fact that you can even attach that to his wrist is just stunning. Here's Shockwave as well from Yolopark. These are model kits, and these again all look fantastic. And yeah, this is it. So there's the write-up. This is what they were previewing. This was the world premiere of the 44cm Bumblebee statue in 30cm Shockwave assembled mode. So the world premiere of the assembled mode Optimus Prime. So we'd only had images of it. This Shockwave image of it assembled is the first time it's been fully assembled. It's not a computer generated image, and that image there as well. So just great. It's not transmission, projection. That's probably the word I'm after. From the movie, looking stunning. Before moving finally on to this last part, this is Ultimatals figures, and these two are action figures, but they are so detailed, you'd be forgiven for thinking that they're statues. These are premium quality figures though. The prices of these are going to be expensive, and this is, again, I previewed this on this channel before, this is Ultimatals Action Toys, Rodimus Prime and Galvatron. There they were in their case. There is Galvatron. As I said, they look like statues, but they're fully articulate action figures. Absolutely amazing. Just look at the details on them. And again, you can find much better images of them on their particular websites without the reflection. Okay, that's the news at the moment for Wednesday. If anything else drops, of course, I'll let you know straight away. With regards to videos, I'm so far behind because Hasbro decided to release everything at once. So you've got the Leadfoot video done. Master Dominus will be done soon. Fingers crossed I should have Ransack done because I've got the Creatures Collide 4-pack as well. Ransack should be tonight. Maybe Bumblebee Studio Series RC because Phil from Robot Recruits, again, the pre-orders for that came in. I've got Studio Series Sludge to do. Again, loads and loads. I'll keep them all coming. Unfortunately, the requests and that are going to be delayed just that little bit longer. Apologies for that, but I have got a list and I am getting my way around to doing them. And Broadside would have been uploaded if I hadn't have deleted it by accident over the weekend. I think that's pretty much it with regards to the channel. Instagram, I'm just taking so many pictures of all the videos that I'm doing, so you get to see lots of the wreckers, images there. Huge thanks to everybody who's commenting and coming up with the ideas. Had great fun setting up, using them new 3-tier things. I'm going to do a load more videos of that. I think I'm going to do a hot rod, an evolution of hot, well, not an evolution, a hot rod through the years for Kath Fuchs. She's always commenting, and it'd be nice to do something for her as well. And again, anything you guys want to see. Memberships are available on this channel. You don't need to be a member to request something though. You can still just put me a request. It'll join the back of the queue and I will get around to doing it. I'm going to be doing a much more detailed talk on the membership soon because apologies, I've not fully explained what exactly is going on. I've got a competition ready to start, so I'm going to do a detailed video explaining exactly what memberships are. Just again to rest assure everybody, the channel stays the same. The memberships is additional perks. It's mainly to do with Discord. I've got a Discord set up with an online company where you can get discount to order your toys, with an online merchandise where you're going to get discount to get merchandise from the channel, and just an overall great place to be, a good hub. I've got over 35 content creators from Instagram right through to YouTube, through to artists, through to anything. We've got an online hub going, all that with creators. There's over 50 members as well. It's just a great place to be with like-minded people from as little as 6p a day. I can send you the link if you join the minimum tier membership. You can join the Discord with us. And again, there's brilliant areas, buy, sell, trades, no eBay fees, no need to worry. It's all secured in there. You can just sort out whatever deals, whatever you want to sell amongst yourselves. And of course, as and when I sell bits of my collection, you're going to have first dibs. And of course, competitions I'm going to be running that I couldn't advertise. YouTube wouldn't let me put anything in the perks. I'm running competitions. They won't let me do it. But I will be doing competitions. I've got multiples of quite a few figures. I will be running competitions. I've already got a few sponsors who want to sponsor some competitions for the channel memberships. As I say, it's something completely different. It's a whole other entity. It's still Toys R Us. It's still loads of fun. It's still sharing your collections. It's still buying, helping each other. We've got a sightings page where for US, for everywhere around the world. So as soon as things have popped up in Target, we've let people know. People have gone and brought, and we did it in the UK with the Velocitron appearing. We had a sightings. People got tagged, people got linked, and everybody went off and was able to get them all quite early. It's a great little addition to this channel from as little as 6p a day, which is all you need to get as part of the Discord thing. But however, if that's something you're not interested in, that's absolutely fine. The channel still runs the same, 3-4 videos a day, whatever I can get done. Thank you ever so much for this opportunity to be doing what I'm doing. I really appreciate it. Take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.